The following video has been approved by the JD marketing team. It is rated JD for intense use of the word damn and many beaver-related puns. This video may not be suitable for all beavers.
Good morning and g'day, mate. Welcome back to Timberborn with me, JD. So, in our previous episode, we got our brand new district up and running. District 9, also known as the slums. This lovely district has a few busy beavers. This district is very, very important when we come into the dry season, when we have a drought approaching. You know, this keeps our manufacturing running. Yes, and as you can see from their apartment housing, they definitely enjoy leg day. There's a couple of catches though. We don't have any unemployed beavers. We need to up the population. So, first thing we're going to do in this district is we're going to maximize the progress on that single piece of stairs to get all the breeding pods up and running. We want all the breeding pods. We want all the baby beavers. So, that's District 9 out of the way. Next district, Crater Lake. Good old Crater Lake. Crater Lake is doing all right, but then they sort of ran out of things to do. And then I noticed that we had an opportunity to bring our drivetrain, which we had to bring up here and plug into this building to plug into our grist mill and our second grist mill if we actually had an unemployed beaver. Turns out we don't have any unemployed beavers because, well, we don't have any unemployed beavers in any district. We could run some more water wheels all the way across and get some extra power out. Like, we already have 10,000 horsepower. But I'm thinking we need a new district. A new district all about spending that beaver power. So they are currently building up some levees, just some quick levees, to make sure that the water flows this way, and we can run a whole lot of water wheels off that water before it then drains off the map. At the same time, we're gonna need you know, a whole bunch of platforms to build our water wheels on so they're all level. So this district has just a little bit to do. Yeah, it's about there. You know, roughly something like that. They're going to be busy for a little while. Okay, main district. Main district is doing well. Except they also have a lack of unemployed beavers problem. In fact, they're missing quite a number of... Oh no, actually no, the population's sort of leveled out. But we've paused the science district. Paused the science district because normally it would just run during the dry season, except, you know, we are up to 50,000 research. In fact, I'm pretty sure... let's unlock the depth marker and the engine, which, by the way, I haven't built an engine. I'm not planning on building an engine. They are so inefficient, it's not funny. Let's unlock some roofs because we can. Some pretty picket fences, and hell, we'll unlock the big monument at 12,000 science. And we're out of things to unlock. Oh no, hang on. Metal platform. Bigger metal platform. Bridges. More bridges. More bridges. Even bigger bridges. Longer bridges. And super long bridges. Okay, now we're out of things to unlock. We've still got 30,000 research left over. Which means I can, yeah, clear up some space. Now, this district is currently doing, well, no major constructions. They have been given a few jobs over the back of the district. Just putting in a couple more paper mills and a couple more printing presses. And... oh, damn. That has to remove. Power. We need a power shaft intersection. Yes, to run power off our drivetrain into this building, up over there, and across the other side of the road. Yes. So they are just, you know, putting in a little bit more infrastructure, to spend a little bit more beaver power. But, they're sort of maxed out. So I want to give them a new project to do. Oh, and also I've been, you know, filling in gaps with like water tanks and Actually, and when this empties, 11 berries, they'll go into the birthing pods sooner or later. We're going to put another water tank, just trying to add more infrastructure where and when we can. So I decided, I did do a video recently about a warehousing situation, and I figure our main district should have some serious warehousing. So that's going to be their new project. Now, that's our new warehousing district. It's designed really to make sure that we can store one of every different, well, have a warehouse dedicated to every single different material in the game. And if you're curious how I built this, I will link up the top right hand corner and down the description below the link to the video where I sort of went through why I built this way and how it's built this way, and, you know, tutorial video. But yes, this is going to be our warehousing district for the main district, because the main district is, well, let's be honest, it's the most fully fleshed out district. It has a little bit of everything. Finally, further upstream, we have the wonderful Double Dam district. Now, the Double Dam district, it's sort of out of things to do as well. They have unlimited wood. These are not quite full, but they're pretty close to being full. They have unlimited food. In fact, they also have unlimited berries. I was considering turning this to a birthing suite and just pumping out lots of baby beavers and shipping them off. I don't know what we're going to do. But what we are definitely going to do is we are going to unpause both of these. And remove that. Because I want some progress. I want some flames of progress. Beautiful! Don't you love it? Well, I figure that's perfect for either side of the entrance to our canal. It really proves our dominance over this map. There is one catch, though. Neither of these actually give the beavers any sort of buff, because the beavers never wander over here. So I'm generous. I'm a benevolent master, and what I'm actually going to do is put in a couple of those with some monuments and give them a Flames of Progress inside the town as well. They already have the Labourer Monument, so why not some Flames of Progress as well? So that's it for this district. It's pretty much self-sufficient. I don't think we're going to be coming back here. There's not a lot else for them to do. It's a small district, only housing about 80 beavers. They don't even have work for 80 beavers. The only thing I would maybe consider is, well, finding a little bit of blank area, probably around the back here, and somehow get some paths out here, which could be awkward. Actually, we'd probably come out this side. And just put in a whole bunch of little breeding pods. Just have this be our breeder colony, because they have a good amount of food and lots of timber, and oh my gosh, the berries. Yeah, they have the berries on the berries. So maybe, but for right at the moment, we're going to leave this district alone. The slums, District 9, is up and running. Unfortunately, they haven't gone and filled up any of these breeding pods, but they are built, so we're halfway there. In saying that, obviously, these beavers definitely like walking upstairs. They definitely like leg day. There's also something special about the Iron Teeth. Now, when it comes to the Iron Teeth and the way they breed, housing is optional. Working is not, but housing is optional. So our plan for this district is just to blow out the population, fill up all the houses, put lots of beavers on lots of water, lots of running wheels, and then leave them to their devices. Yes, but we got one more day before a new drought comes along. When a new drought comes along, we're gonna have to make some decisions then as to what we're going to be doing going forth, because this project itself is still going to take a couple of days to get done, not to mention all the water wheels that need to go in, and probably more explosives. I think I need to level out this terrain. So we have a brand new 7-day drought, and we can, this is also important, we can see by how many lights are in our slums district, we have a lot of spare capacity. 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 We have a lot of sp But I also realized I have a small problem. A tiny itty bitty problem. We currently have housing for 320 beavers. And we do know from the water tutorial video that I did before that each deep water pump supports around about 20 beavers. So if we look at this district, we got 11 water pumps, which means we can support about 200 beavers. We have housing for 320 and there's still a little bit more to go. So I need to double the amount of pumps. Now I could build over these berries and over these trees and put in some more pumps. Or we could use more explosives. And I'm always a fan of explosives. In fact, so much of a fan, we're going to remove that. And pop in a single piece of dynamite there. Max out the priority on this because I want to remove this whole top layer. I think we want to bring the water in to this little divot we've got right here. I think that would be a good idea. We've got a beaver stranded. Welcome to the survival of the fittest, where you are fully underwater. You're a beaver who don't float. You don't deserve to survive. You built yourself into a corner. Yeah, you're a sacrifice. Okay, we just need to get this one little bit of dynamite done, and then after that's done, we can fill all this. We can knock out the first layer, and then we're gonna have to knock out a second layer, and we're done. So you know, nothing better than a bit of boom. Okay, next thing we're gonna need to do is obviously fill in the rest of this area with explosives, and I'm thinking we're going to put some water pumps along this side, and we might even, we're probably going to. I can then put some here facing this way. It means this we won't use. Okay, we're going to cancel. Do I want to knock out this side? Because we're literally going to build paths across it. Right, what we're going to do is we're definitely going to not demolish everything. We're going to keep everything at this level, but we will make a path just in case I decide I want to extend the water out further. We want to go priorities. We're going to max out the priority on all of that. And once the beavers have done that, we can knock out that layer as well. Because, yes, I am thinking that we're going to save some things. Now, you are planting berries. Technically, this whole area is going to go green. Do we need more timber? Not really. Alright, so we're going to get rid of that forester. We're also going to go into food. Gather a flag. It turns out over here at this end, they can gather all the berries. So we're going to put down 3 of those guys. And we have 0 unemployed, so there's no point speeding things up. We just need more housing to be put in. Can we turn that back, please? Thank you. We just need more housing put in and all the explosives. The explosives are the really important thing, let's be honest. Alright, we've got the last little explosives going in now. I did have to, I admit it, I had to extend, I had to remove the very first one and build our little path, which is frustrating, but you know, it is what it is. And goodbye. Excellent. So that should bring fresh water into this little area. At the same time, we can water pump. Do I care about those stairs? Probably not. Let's assume no. Okay, so we're going to put a pump there after that builder hut goes away. So we have 11. We need to get up to, how much housing do we have? 400. So we need to get up to, what, 20 pumps. Okay. 12, 13, 14, 15 over there, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19. Okay. We'll build that out. We'll build that out. Really, I'm literally one short. Okay, well, we're going to put in a few extras so we know we have more than enough. Build in some paths, and we have extra green area. Maybe we can do something with it. Maybe we can't. Same time, we have a lot of breeding pods. How many berries do we have in stock? 0. Are we shipping in berries? We are not. Oh. Okay. Add new routes to there. Berries. All the berries. Go to here. Click on that. We want to change berries to like 200. There we go. Alright, so we're going to ship in all the berries. It also means, apart from like a whole lot more water wheels, and we're also going to, like I said, I want to remove... It's pine. Do I want to chop it down? Actually, if we put in one of them... and a lumberjack flag, it's probably going to be easier for me to chop all that than it is to deal with it any other way. Same time, I am going to need to put in a platform in here so we can hook this path back up. I'm going to up the priority on that. Okay. Oh, there's actually still breeding pods to go in. Cool. Alright, so we're gonna, you know, just literally take another layer of material off here and... Yes. And also put in more wheels, because technically we're in the middle of a drought, which means we have a power of zero, which is what this whole district is about. This whole district is about providing that beaver power. Okay, so we're definitely in the middle of a drought. We're, what, 2 days into a 7-day drought, and as we can see, the slums district, District 9, is doing what it was intended. The catch is, not all the wheels are spinning, because not all the wheels have beavers, and this is only providing 1,300 beaver power of the 5,600 we need. So we need to keep expanding. We need more beavers for more beaver power. Which means we need to give the beavers yet more jobs to do. They are currently finishing off the last of the breeding pods. I'm hoping then they can get the gatherer flags up and running, because we have our own berries. We just don't have anywhere picking them yet. So hopefully if we get the breeding pods up and running, we're going to have an influx of babies. Babies are great, because eventually they turn into full-grown beavers, which means we can put them to work. Because everybody likes a hard-working beaver. As for Crater Lake is in the process of finishing off this paving. So we're going to, during the dry season, because seems to be when we get most of our big construction jobs done, we are going to put in just a few water wheels. So we've got the rear row of the water wheels in after they're built, and therefore they are out of our way. That's when we'll put in the other row of water wheels. Each one of these is 180 beaver power. And we're talking about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So another 22. Another 22. That is almost another 4,000 beaver power, which is a lot of beaver power. Also, I might note, we're going to put one in on that side because we can. Pretty much, because we can. Oh, actually, as we're all built on stilts, you know what? We can even go as far as putting in a 2x platform, a 1x platform, a stairs, and just linking that in. I don't know if that's a shorter path at all. Actually, let's just rearrange that. That's better. It's much better to, you know, to walk down the way rather than coming past the stairs, then turning around and walking back the other way. That frustrates me every single time I see that in real life. I'm like, what engineer, what designer, what architect looked at this and decided this was a good idea? Okay, so we're going to put in some paths down there. I don't know if that's a shorter path, or currently they're actually going from the district center down here. I guess it really depends on where they're getting their wood from, which is going to be here. So maybe it's shorter, maybe it's not. I don't know. As for the main district, we can see that they have half. I go with a ballpark of about half. Half of the warehouse district up and running. This is going to give us so much storage. As you can see, the beavers are already happily filling it up with junk, which means I'm going to need to filter it after the fact. We'll do that later. We'll worry about that later after it's mostly full of other crap. Let's do it now. So we just ran through each one of these, and I just limited each to one item. It turns out I already have 14 built. Normally I'd start limiting ones on the second layer, but I decided, you know what, we've got 14 built. We're just going to limit the ones that we actually have already built. So when the top layer goes on, they're all going to be generic storage, just like the little warehouses around the outside are generic storage. But it now means that I have 1,000 storage dedicated to wheat, even though it's full of other junk. Currently, it'll get emptied out. I have 8,000 storage dedicated to scrap metal. I got 1,000 dedicated to potatoes, so on and so forth. So, you know, it's dedicated storage. It means I can store at least 1,000 of each thing. Like at the moment, I have somewhere I have 1,000 planks. It's going to be spread out over a whole bunch of warehouses. Actually, I should probably put the desired at max. Which one is it that has planks? Gears, blocks, paper, planks. So the one that says well, you're allowed to store 1,000 planks has no planks in it. Perfect, perfect. So I have, well, 900 planks stored around all over the place. So yes, plan is to have this as mass storage. At the same time, I'm wondering, so that's the district center. Can I get a better path from down here to up there? Not really. I could cut a path through here, but it means removing several water tanks. And this is pretty direct already. Obviously, I'd prefer it if this was a little bit more to the left, but it is what it is. And I didn't really want to build stilts. Oh, now I regret not putting everything on stilts to start with. Yes. Yes, I regret. I regret nothing, actually. Let's forget that I mentioned anything, because I'm not rebuilding it. Alright, so, with out of the way, we have the slums. The slums are up and running. They have some berry pickers. Unfortunately, no idle beavers. Where can we find some idle beavers? Probably in construction? Yes. Cool. Alright, that'll enable some construction. In the meantime, hopefully... Oh, they're getting more beaver wheels done. Perfect. Not that we actually have any beavers we can put on them, but it does mean that now all these are running. We're going to be having a baby boom in the not-too-distant future. And actually, I just noticed, can I put a platform? Can. Of course we want 2 more birthing suites. Why would we not want more birthing suites? In fact... we'll just build some giant stilts all the way up the side of the building to put in more breeding pots. Because like I said, you know, certain things are inevitable. It's inevitable that if you happen to be born inside District 9 in a breeding pod, you're guaranteed you're going to find a wheel that you're going to have to walk on for the rest of your life. Housing? Not quite guaranteed. It is guaranteed for the first 384 of you, but everybody beyond that, not a guarantee at all. Anyway, I think as we have a lot of projects to still do, I think we're going to leave this here. Like, obviously, I want to clear out this. Obviously, we need to get some more building done. Obviously, I need to, from the looks of this, have some more logs shipped over. We are bringing in logs from just about every district you can think of. And possibly... Oh, no, we have explosives. Why for they not build explosives? They're just lazy. They're lazy beavers. They're lazy beavers. That's what it must be. So yes, I think we're going to leave this episode here. We'll come back next episode when our warehouse district's up and running. When we've got a little bit more of the slums built out. Obviously, where we're up to with water wheels, we've got them half done actually. These busy beavers wait for nobody. So we've got a whole bunch of the wheels done, and I want to start planning a future district. Oh. Do I even bother? No, I don't think I do. Actually, 3 days left. Yeah, let's drop the water level. Let's drain this a little bit. Not that we really need more planting area, because we have too much wood as is, and we can't ship it out fast enough. Unemployed 2. Maybe we look at building another distribution post. And have more beavers ship things out. Too late. I already did that. Yeah. I already did that, it seems. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what we're going to do about the massive amount of wood. Like, our beavers have too much wood. Did you ever think I would say that? Alright, like I said, I'm going to leave it here. We have a drought, but like I said, droughts just don't affect us anymore. Even a 7-day drought, like, our things are full. The main crater lake is still full of water. The only thing it means is we can actually get out here and plant and chop down this. But then again, I don't think... Oh no, we've got some wood storage. We've actually got some wood storage for a change. Ah, they're all full. They're all full. They can't chop down anything because nobody's moving it and putting it in the warehouses. Okay. Alright, we're going to end this episode here. I'm going to see you guys in the next episode. Probably after this drought. We might have even done some prep work on a future district because I've got a plan. If we're going to have this much beaver power, I need a way to spend it. You know, both in the dry season and in the wet season. So, I think I need a new district. Maybe 2. Anyway, we're going to leave it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed. And as always, can you do me a favor? Can you say hi to your mum for me? Alright, that's it. We're out. Thanks for watching. Bye.